spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat go ham, no time for cold cuts. The game like big fish came to join up. Yeah, I'm still independent. They sold 1 million records. Yeah, used to be on my checklist. Big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without gold. I never rap for your compliments. I wrote this one for the indie grind. If you ain't signed on the dotted line, can't buy my soul with no dollar signs. The industry so full of troglodytes. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. Gang time in it. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. I will not bend. Run it up. 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 Run it up.
Oh, whole time.
Run it up. 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 You gotta put in that work, dog. I put the king first. I know that you gotta wait for your turn sometimes to build something really sustainable. Work on your catalog so the day that you finally pop off, you'll see it's not just a once off. You put in time, the harvest is ready, it's right. I thank God for the payment. That's a solid foundation. When I finally make it, I'll give God all the praises. G.O.D. who conquered evil forces. I don't trust in chariots or fortresses. Yeah, I walk by faith. I don't follow trends.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Washington Commanders and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Look out.
Here's the punter, Jake Camarda, set to do the honors, and off we go now from Tampa. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And everyone on their assignment defensively there as he'll be taken down on the line. There'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Heineke. That's out to the flat for Gibson.
What are you doing?
Some open field here.
The motherfucker out there dancing and skating. The fuck?
15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. The offense has to because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand.
Out there skating and dancing, man.
It's often a good play.
Let this luck ass nigga get nothing, man. He looking for him. He a motherfucking lucky win.
First down in the red zone. On the counter, Gibson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson, 15 yards. And the Commanders are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
Gotta get a win off Hall.
Score 7-0.
No, that was some bullshit, Bocat. No, man.
You made me. I'm just being honest, right? You made me want to get back to what I used to do way back in the days, bro. Was run the ball.
Great bullshit. Damn, I should have.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They start the drive with White, and he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now Brady. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Montez Sweat. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up.
Oh, boy.
On 3rd down, a run from White. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15.
Man, why are you doing this to yourself? It's too early for this, bro. I'm not playing with you.
Brady gonna go on 4th down.
A little cute shit that you try to run, bro. I'm not playing.
And we'll go the other way with a football. A surprising move to go for, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay.
I'm at home for a minute, Hall, so you can get it every time I see you, bro.
Being placed at the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Antonio Gibson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Yeah.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
All right, y'all, let's get.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They stay on the ground with White. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Brady gives this to White. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here, 3rd and a yard.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
$14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Evans comes in motion right. First down, here's White. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs.
Oh.
Mike Evans, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Bucs have cut it back within a score.
I play how.
And Succabon for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Taking it about the 1. Here's Antonio Gibson. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now, right now, they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now Heineke. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Straight ahead, Gibson. Oh, nice move. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past 54 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On first down, right back to Gibson. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And that On third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Play action now. Here's Heineke. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. Fourth down, Heineke. And it's incomplete.
Too much analog. Yeah, analog.
Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The drive starts with a run by White. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Opting to run again here with White. Shoves him aside. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react. Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They run straight ahead here with White. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll go up the middle with White.
Get out!
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Brady now on 3rd and goal. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans. The final seconds of the first half. And the Buccaneers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point as we approach halftime.
Nice way to tie it back up.
Ah! Fuck!
This
I
one
dropped my
tied at
damn.
14 now
Damn!
as he sends this one
bro.
away.
Let this nigga have
So
now.
leave it to 13.
Damn, I done dropped my
And he brings us
goddamn.
out past
Damn.
the 20 to the 24.
Damn. Hold on, okay.
All right. Only fuck with the few. You never know what these niggas can do. Your dad's shoes kept when you call me crew. And do a review on these bitches when you call me boo.
All right, bro, okay.
All right. Damn, I forgot what I called.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
Man, bring your ass.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play.
Hey, man, I know you ain't rushing me and you've been going for a minute.
This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung here.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage,
Really?
anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys,
Meh.
that's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. White, he'll try the left side. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They keep it on the ground. White again. Stiff-armed him. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 111 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Fournette, a first down carry. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette, a 23-yard run. And the Bucs have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. So that CD, that was impressive. He got out of 3, maybe 4 tackles there on his way to the end zone.
And a lot of times when you break a tackle or slip a tackle, it actually slows you down. That's what we were taught. If you don't make the play, make him stop his feet so someone else can get there and tackle him. But not here. He just kept right on going.
Extra point first through by Sucker. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. And now it's a bootleg with Heineke. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
On second down, a run with Gibson. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On third down, Heineke.
Damn.
Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 39. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They run the toss now with Gibson. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. On the draw, it's Gibson. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So from second and 1, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, I love that phrase, because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now Heineke on 4th down. Able to connect with Dotson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Gibson again. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson punching it in from a yard away. And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Man.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. 121 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Shoves him away to about the 35, second down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Room here to run. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And the slot man goes in motion left. Up the gun, Fournette. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll run it again with Fournette. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 18. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Brady gives this to White.
Man, get the fuck out.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 down to the 9. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. And Brady will sneak it. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
And we surprised a little bit. 2nd and 1, they went quarterback sneak. I know it works, so it's not like I'm second-guessing at all, but I thought they might go with something else there.
No, I'm sitting here trying to think the last time I saw a 2nd 1 sneak. I can't remember any.
Yeah, it's a rare call because normally you're going to go ahead and use your back if you're going to run it or if you want to throw it, a little quick pop there. But in this case, just get in behind those big guys and pick up a 1st down.
Inside handoff now to Fournette. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. White running to the left. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rashad White, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. They do tack on the extra point as well, and they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Make sure we know what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. His throw incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get it behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have said one more chance.
Think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Heineke to throw for it on 4th down. Down here up near midfield. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done as you noted, and they did.
Eluding the pressure right. Back to Gibson and another catch for him.
All right.
Run it back, House.
Well, good talk, man.
Run it back.
I gotta go, man. I take this chili. You know I gotta go.
All right, that was up.
I'll get you next time.
Yes, sir.
I'm so iceberg slimish, stainless, not a blemish. I should have